and today we're actually talking about a taboo subject, possibly the final taboo. We're talking about incontinence. And remarkably, there are 9 million women in the UK actually suffering from this problem, yet nobody actually discusses it. So today we're breaking all taboos, and I'm joined by Becky Aston, who is a physiotherapist, and Teear, who's actually been trying an innovative new product called PeriCoach. So first of all, Becky, to start off with, symptoms of incontinence. What are we actually looking at?
Yeah, they range quite a lot, from leaking on coughing and sneezing. It might be leaking when you exercise, or even lifting a bag of shopping or a child. Or it could be an urgency, so constantly feeling like you need to go to the toilet, knowing that all of the toilets are on your supermarket shop or in the shopping centre, or leaking with an urgency. Often women will not need the toilet, come back to their house, and just as they're getting the keys out of their bag, feel a desperate need to go to the toilet. And that we would class as an incontinence if it leads to a leak.
Goodness. Lucy, is that something that happened to you?
Absolutely. What you described there is exactly what I was going through. I mean, I didn't have so much of a leakage problem, but I had an urgency problem. So when I needed to go to the loo, I needed to go to the loo. And I had that key in the door syndrome where I'd get back home and be absolutely desperate and would have leakage then, because just couldn't make it quite in through the door. But and also I had a problem. I was spending a lot of time in the car, so when I did need to go to the toilet, I really needed to go. And to try and find a toilet en route, I live in the middle of nowhere as well, so I live in South Wales, so there's not service stations to stop at. So I was finding that I was going behind hedges and things like that. You know, it's not what you really want on the way to a meeting, really, is it? So it's
so it affects your life in all different ways.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And you think you're the only one. You don't realise there's other women out there, a lot of other women out there.
Because we don't talk about it, do we? I mean, it's something that we're all embarrassed about, and why wouldn't you be? Absolutely. And also it's something that you tend to think about happening to people as they get older, but that's not actually the truth, is it?
At all, no. You know, anyone of any age will suffer with incontinence. There are particular points where it might be worsened around pregnancy and postnatal, or around the menopause, but actually women of all ages can have incontinence problems.
Okay, so now we've got a solution. PeriCoach has actually been designed as a clinical device which can be purchased by people to just use alone, but it also can work. You can work closely with a physician like yourself, a clinician who will take you through the stages of actually rebuilding your pelvic. Is it just rebuilding your pelvic floor, or?
No, it's sometimes a bit more than that. So as a women's health physio, I'll assess the whole body really, and have a look at how things are working. And we're not always just looking at rebuilding the pelvic floor muscles and getting those stronger, but the whole core and how it works functionally for you, so that it works in a way that you don't have incontinence.
Okay, so PeriCoach is this small device here, isn't it? Explain to me how it works.
So it has some sensors in it. And it would be inserted vaginally, so that when you squeeze your pelvic floor muscles, it will then relay to an app that you've downloaded on your iPad or phone, and it will demonstrate whether you're contracting and doing the right thing, and then that you're relaxing properly as well, because a contraction is as important as a relaxation. But where it's fantastic for motivation is that it has some preset programs whereby you can almost take your pelvic floor muscles to the gym and do a workout for it.
Okay, so you would purchase this product, so it comes in quite a nice discreet case, and you pop it in here and charge it?
Yes, this box is a charging unit as well, so just like your phone, you can charge it in there.
And how often would you use that?
So, you know, different people will recommend different numbers of times for doing pelvic floor exercises. I think the most important thing is that we're realistic as a goal. What do you think you can do? And so ideally I say to my clients once a day using some device like this to help them motivate to do the exercises.
Okay, so I charge it up, I insert it, I've then got my phone or iPad, and I can use this app to actually physically see what's happening. Because I mean, I know when after I had my children and I was told about Kegel exercises and things, you think you're doing it, but do you really know? I mean,
Absolutely.
you don't
squeezing
know.
your buttocks and holding your breath, and you're probably not doing anything.
Exactly. Well, you don't know, but at least with this, you can actually, you can see the scale, you can see the pointer moving up, so you know you're doing it. Right. So you can either do this yourself at home and follow that program that PeriCoach has set. Or, and this is something I found very interesting, you can actually go to a physiotherapist like yourself and actually be given a program, because you can, this is fascinating, this is where I love technology, because you can actually program a routine for someone to use using PeriCoach. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So I can go onto the clinical portal of PeriCoach and devise you a program specific to your needs and your pelvic floor needs, and then link it into your app, and you can then use that. And what's even better is that I can monitor how you're doing with that, give you motivational emails, and even progress that program to make it work harder when you've achieved your initial goals.
Wow. Is this the only pelvic floor trainer that does this? Because I've never heard of this before.
This is the only one that works really well with a women's health physiotherapist, whereby I can monitor your progress through the software that's behind it.
That's brilliant.
And it's fun as well, surprisingly.
Really?
Absolutely. The app is brilliant because it's like a computer game. So and you find yourself a little bit addicted to it. You have to quite get to the next level and
achieving your targets.
Absolutely, yeah. So it makes it fun.
So Lucy, you've been using a PeriCoach. How has it affected not only your pelvic floor? Let's be really personal now. Lucy, how's your pelvic floor?
It's in pretty good shape.
Yeah. So what difference has it made to you?
Oh, it's made all the difference.
Really?
Really within a month of testing it or using it. I was using it once a day, as you're saying. And I travel quite a lot, so it's great. You can take it with you because it's quite discreet. And I found within a month, my pelvic floor
within a month.
Absolutely, my pelvic floor had improved, and I could tell that I was doing some exercises on there after, even if I was doing it on my own in the car driving, I could feel I was doing them correctly. And the great thing about what it tells you, it's sensitive. So if you're not relaxing correctly, in between, it will tell you, and it points out that you might have a problem and you might need to go and see, you should perhaps go and consult with your doctor or your physiotherapist. So it's really intuitive with how you are at that time.
So it's really personal, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, you can personalise how you use PeriCoach, whether you use it individually or you use it with clinician.
Yes, yeah.
So wow, it's quite amazing. Now I know that PeriCoach is available online. It's £145 plus postage and packing. But the fact that you can actually tailor this to exactly your needs and work with your health professional, I think is an amazing innovation and completely different to anything I've seen before.
Oh, and give you some confidence back as well. I mean,
and isn't that what it's all about?
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no more hedges for me.
So as a maintenance, you just keep using, as you've got to, I mean, we all know we've got to use muscles to keep them working. So you use it. Exactly, that's exactly what I like. So you would just keep using PeriCoach in a maintenance program, so maybe after you've finished the work with your physio, you can then just do this.
Yeah, it might be something that's, anywhere between 3 to 5 times a week. You might use it as an exercise program to maintain what you've achieved. And hopefully you've seen how great you feel when you don't leak anymore.
You've got so many other
advantages,
advantages, haven't you? I mean, it's not only the incontinence, but a better sex life. I mean, actually just feeling that feeling of confidence makes a huge difference.
Absolutely, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So PeriCoach, check out PeriCoach online. I know there's a lot of details on the website, and get your confidence back, because I think we all agree it's what we need.
Yes,
definitely.
Great. Thank you both.
Thank you.